Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel. In this video, we will talk about top-rated attractions and things to do in Utrecht. So make sure to watch the full video. Utrecht, the fourth largest city in the Netherlands and the capital of the province of the same name, lies on the geographical divide between the country's fenlands and sandy heathlands. This position favored the development of the town over the centuries as the heathlands, lying higher, were out of reach of the North Sea's often devastating storm tides. From very early times, Utrecht was one of the principal political, economic, and cultural centers of the Netherlands. It's also the seat of the provincial administration and home to a famous university founded in 1636. Tourism also makes a significant contribution to the economy, and the picturesque old town, with its numerous historical buildings surrounded and intersected by canals, offers many fun things to do for tourists and attracts large numbers of visitors year-round. It's an especially nice city to explore after nightfall, particularly in winter during the city's popular Can-US Winter Market and Festival, held during the lead-up to Christmas, and the city's traditional Christmas market, held in the Mariaplatz. 1. See St. Martin's Cathedral. In the heart of Utrecht lies Cathedral Square, the Domplein, where you'll find St. Martin's Cathedral, most often referred to by locals as the Domchurch, Domkerk. This fine building is considered to be one of the most important churches in the Netherlands. While the original structure was built in 1254 on the site of an earlier Romanesque church, today this impressive cathedral consists of the 14th century choir, the 15th century transepts, and 2 chapels. The original, much larger structure incorporated the massive nearby Domtoren, the tower that became separated after the destruction of the nave during a tornado in 1674. The ruins were only cleared away in 1826 when the Domplein was laid out, with restoration finally completed in 1988. Highlights include numerous old tombs and a crypt known to contain the internal organs of Emperors Conrad II and Henry IV, who died in Utrecht. Of particular note is the picturesque 14th century cloister, linking the cathedral with the university. Above its windows are scenes from the life of St. Martin, the patron saint, while in the center of the beautiful cloister garden is a fountain with a bronze figure of a monk. While a visit to the cathedral remains one of the top free things to do in Utrecht, you can splash out a little for a pleasant repast in the on-site tea room. Visitors are also welcome to attend Sunday services. 2. Climb the Domtoren, the cathedral tower. Looming high over the old city of Utrecht is the old cathedral tower, the Dom Tower, or Domtoren. This massive structure was separated from the Cathedral of St. Martin after the devastating storm of 1674. Built between 1320 and 1382, it stands a tad over 112 meters high and houses an impressive carillon of 50 bells, many of them centuries old, including some that date back to the 1600s. And be sure to pay a visit to the structure after nightfall when it's lit up in dramatic fashion. Still the tallest church tower in the Netherlands, its viewing galleries offer magnificent panoramic vistas of the old city and the Domplein. On a clear day, you can see as far as the cities of Rotterdam and Amsterdam. Remember, it's a flat country. The 465-step climb is worth it, as you'll also get to see the bells up close. The climb is only available as part of a guided tour, but it's well worth the price. 2 chapels can also be visited within the tower: St. Michael's, the Bishop's Domestic Chapel, and the Egmond Chapel, home to an exhibition on the history of this spectacular structure and a visitor center, the Rondom. An interesting tidbit: local planners use an old ruling that no new structures can be built that would challenge the supremacy of the Domtoren as the city's tallest structure. 3. Wander around Cathedral Square and Diem Under. Like many historic cities in the Netherlands, Utrecht has numerous old public squares. By far the most important, though, is Cathedral Square, Domplein or Dom Square. Named after the magnificent St. Martin's Cathedral, it's a lovely space to visit, especially for the many attractive old buildings that frame it. In addition to the cathedral and the mighty Dom Tower, Domtoren, here you'll find the attractive and colorful Utrecht University building, as well as the Utrecht Tourist Information Office, a great place to begin your exploration for its helpful staff and useful tourist resources. It's also here you'll find one of the city's newest attractions, a unique new exhibit called Dio Munder. As the name suggests, this fascinating self-guided tour takes you underneath Cathedral Square on an exciting journey that reveals the remains of the city's rich 2,000-plus year history. Armed with a flashlight that doubles as a visual guide, English language available, you find yourselves literally dozens of feet underground and wandering a route that takes in the remains of the original Roman fortress, Trajectum, which started things off. Your 75-minute adventure also includes a number of old cellars, as well as displays relating to the devastating 17th-century tornado that destroyed parts of the cathedral. English-language audio tours are also available. Editor's note: tickets to this popular attraction sell out quickly, so avoid disappointment and book in advance of your visit to Utrecht. 4. St. Catherine's Convent Museum. In the former hospice of the Order of St. John, St. Catherine's Convent Museum, Museum Catharina Convent, deals with the history of Christianity in the Netherlands. Opened in 1978, it's the country's largest collection of medieval art treasures, with sections devoted to church interiors, religious beliefs, and medieval monasteries. In addition to a large collection of 17th and 18th century material, other exhibits include valuable books and manuscripts, and a model of the original St. Martin's Cathedral with explanations of its history. Also on site is a display of embroidered Flemish church vestments of the late Middle Ages. English language guided tours are available, along with audio guides. There's also an on-site shop and cafe, as well as a reference library. 5. Take a drive to De Haar Castle. Built by Dutch architect P.J.H. Kuipers, De Haar Castle, Kasteel De Haar, is not only the largest castle in the Netherlands, it's widely considered to be the most attractive thanks to its fairy tale good looks. It is so large that when it was built in 1822, the whole village of Haarsvillens had to be moved. The castle is just 16 kilometers west of Utrecht, and highlights of a visit are its large collection of antiquities, furniture, paintings, and tapestries, along with its rich decor, including ornate wood carvings and tableware, and a rare Japanese coach designed especially for women. The grounds, too, are wonderful to explore and comprise some 135 treed acres, along with fountains and a lovely formal garden. Events and festivals are also often held here, including the annual Country and Christmas Fair. An on-site store is available for those seeking souvenirs. Just a short drive northwest of Utrecht, in the quaint village of Oud-Zuilen, is the impressive Zuilen Castle, Slot-Zuilen. Although its roots date back to the 1200s, the structure you see today dates from 1510, with modifications added in the mid-18th century. Entrance is by guided tour only, but it's well worth it for the chance to explore this well-preserved mansion. 6. Explore Utrecht's Old Canal, Oudegracht. A highlight of a visit to Utrecht is exploring the beautiful Oudegracht Old Canal. This marvel of engineering runs directly through the city center and is the perfect place to visit for a pleasant stroll, or, if you've got the time, a sightseeing cruise or kayak adventure. The canal starts in the southeast section of the city and traces, in part, what was once the original route of a section of the Rhine. The northern section of the Oudegracht includes segments of a canal built around AD 1000 that connected the Rhine to the River Vecht. Once Utrecht's network of locks was completed in 1275, the shores of the canal began to be settled, with numerous quays, wharves, and warehouses added. Today, many of these old buildings and their cellars have been turned into restaurants, cafes, galleries, and boutique shops. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.